Good morning, guys. July the 12th here in Central Illinois. A hot, muggy, miserable day. Looks like the weekend's going to be around 96 degrees. Haven't gotten all the rain that we needed. Got 3 inches the other day and could use another 3 more. Come visit me in the state of Illinois, please. We've just increased our gas tax to 47 cents a gallon. We could use the money. All right, I finally got the other goose done. Really pleased with it. It fell together in pretty good style. I don't know how long that Pride Lines motor will last. That thing runs hot. It runs hot without a load. So I'm thinking if I were to put it on the track and run it for a couple of hours, I'd be looking for another motor because I don't think it could stand the strain. I've heard other guys talk about the motor in the Pride Lines, the standard gauge, can't think of what it is, the volt amp, I believe it is, the trolley, that it gets hot. So maybe it's just the technique that Pride Line used to sell more motors. I don't know. Anyhow, we got this thing up. We got her running. We put the cow catcher on it. I did something a little bit different this time. Instead of putting the bolts all the way across, I used 2 bolts to secure the flag holders, and then I just used a stylus and black paint, and does a wonderful job on that. I think we told you last time we were planning on making this thing into a chain drive wallet deal. Well, it worked out really nice. That it's reminiscent, if you ever go out and look at a Mack Bulldog, they're set up very much the same way, except that the chain is on the back side of the tire, not out on the hub. So, and it's just for show. I mean, the drive wheel, of course, spins the idler, and that gives it the effect that it's being pulled by the side shaft. So, we also put shovels on both sides. I figure if you're going to have a crew, you got to have a shovel to lean on. We got it loaded with some not produce, but some barrels. If you remember, let me see here if I can find it. If you remember, the truck had this logo on the side. I took that with rubbing compound. I rubbed it off, and I manufactured myself a stamp for it. Or I didn't manufacture it, but I designed it and set it off, and they did it for me. And we got that on both sides. Well pleased with that. I stayed with the red on that yellow. I just think it makes things pop. So that's where we're at. Let's see how well this thing runs. It should run pretty good. And it's a lot quieter than the original Goose. So here we go. It's nice and smooth. I'm pleased with it. I like the chain. I think the chain is cool. And here's the original. And that's what we've got, guys. It turned out real well. I'm really well pleased with it. And this thing runs way better than I thought it was going to run. So that's where we're at. That finishes this project. I don't have anything in store right now, but I'm sure I can find something to do. It's just too miserable. The heat kind of takes all the fun away from it. Well, listen, guys, have a good weekend. Be safe out there. We'll talk with you later. Toodaloo.